Good evening and welcome to the forecast discussion for Friday, August 28th, 2015. Well, guess what? Our comfortable, tranquil, beautiful weather that we've been having the past couple of days looks like it's coming to an end somewhat. Well, okay. Still going to be beautiful this weekend. Still going to be dry, but the humidity and the temperatures are on the rise as we start to shift our winds from the southwest rather than the northwest. This evening we already have winds pretty much light and variable along the coast from the northwest at around 5 miles per hour. As you head towards the interior, you can see some of those southerly winds are showing up, and what's basically happening is high pressure is moving right over our neck of the woods. So as a result, we have clear skies and many locations calm winds, but you can see the harbinger of our future with those southwesterly winds developing, which means an increase in humidity and much warmer temperatures. When we take a look at the latest infrared satellite picture, high pressure again is slowly shifting through the region. Clear skies will be in place and continue to be in place through tonight into tomorrow morning. Look for temperatures falling through the 70s into the mid 60s by the time we get to tomorrow morning's lows, with clear skies for the most part, but notice the winds will be from the southwest at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. There is a little bit of tropical trouble to talk about. Tropical Storm Erika is trying to hang on. First of all, this tropical storm has not taken anywhere near the forecasted track that was expected. Erika was supposed to be here, right around the Bahamas. Currently, it's to the south of the Dominican Republic, completely off of the forecast that we were expecting. So what's going to happen is that eventually at some point Erika is going to start to turn a little bit more to the north, but it's such a disorganized low pressure system it might not even survive this trek. So we'll watch this very carefully as it cuts through Haiti and then heads towards Cuba to potentially produce some very heavy rainfall for Florida. And it is a large system still and capable of producing some heavy rainfall. But this tropical storm is nowhere near what was expected, which of course is a good thing. So as of 5 p.m., the winds are 50 miles per hour. The storm is moving to the west at 21 miles per hour. Again, not much of a northerly component here, going due west. Eventually it's expected to turn northwest and into the north over Florida by the time we get to Monday afternoon. When we take a look at the latest infrared satellite picture, I'll give Erika credit. It's a fighter with its poorly defined center right around here with thunderstorms trying to redevelop around it. The problem here with this storm is that there's just way too much shear, and now you also have a component with some pretty impressive land interacting with Erika with all these high mountains over here in Hispaniola. So unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your point of view, if you're looking for a heavy rain event for Florida, you might get it if it survives this. On the plus side, if you're going down to the Caribbean for a holiday, yeah, you have to deal with some rainfall, but at least it's not a major hurricane. So we'll continue to keep an eye on Erika here, but right now it just doesn't look all that impressive. Don't be fooled by the high convection. We've seen this night after night where the convection fires up here. The problem here, the primary problem here, and this was even discussed by the National Hurricane Center in their discussion, is that the center is so poorly organized that it's hard to find even when you're in an airplane. When they were doing the recon, they couldn't even find the circulation very well. It's very poorly organized. So we'll see whether Erika can hang on over the next 24 hours. And score one for the European model guidance, which basically said that this would end up being an open wave and not really much of a threat. And it's very close to verifying that fact if these conditions continue as Erika moves to the west. So let's take a look at our forecast for the next several days. Again, for tonight, clear skies are expected, temperatures falling through the 70s, winds veering to, or should I say backing to the southwest at around 5 miles per hour. That will continue on through tonight and into tomorrow morning. Saturday morning, as you're waking up and getting ready to start your weekend, look for clear skies Light winds from the southwest at around 5 miles per hour. Lows in the mid-60s. Humidity is going to be on the rise. By tomorrow afternoon, clear skies are expected with a southwesterly wind at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Temperatures in the mid-80s for highs. Saturday night, once again, high pressures in control, but it's off the coast with clear skies to sky cloud cover, winds from the southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Look for temperatures to fall into the upper 60s to lower 70s for lows. By the time we get to Sunday morning, and of course by Sunday afternoon, temperatures rising into the mid to upper 80s, an increase in humidity with scattered cloud cover. Don't worry too much about these advancing cold fronts moving through. They're rather weak, and by the time they reach the northern mid-Atlantic, they pretty much collapse. As we head into next week, by the time we get to Monday morning, the good news is that it's going to be dry. Clear skies, comfortable conditions in terms of going out to the beach. Unfortunately, not everyone can go to the beach because we're going to be getting ready to go back to school. Look for low temperatures in the lower to mid 70s, high temperatures in the upper 80s to lower 90s, well above normal for this time of year, as we have basically a Bermuda high locked in place, and that's going to continue on into Tuesday with temperatures again ranging from the lower to mid 70s for lows, mid to upper 80s for highs, a few lower 80s mixed in there as well. Now watch out for this cold front right here. This is called a backdoor cold front, and watch what happens on Wednesday. Backdoor cold front starts to push through New England. We're still going to remain hot and humid with low temperatures in the lower to mid 70s, high temperatures in the upper 80s to lower 90s, with clear skies to sky cloud cover. But this backdoor cold front saves the day, because by the time we get to Thursday, that backdoor cold front drives through the region. Look for a chance for a few scattered showers with this cold front. That's pretty much going to be the only precipitation threat through the entire forecast period. Look for low temperatures to start off in the upper 60s to lower 70s, but high temperatures behind this cold front in the lower to mid 80s, so kind of back to normal. However, if this cold front stalls out, we'll be right back into the mid to upper 80s. So I wouldn't be surprised if Philadelphia is at 90 and New York City is at 81 on Thursday for highs, depending on the position of this backdoor cold front. And of course on Friday, this backdoor cold front remains in place with the threat for a scattered shower or two. Low temperatures again in the upper 60s to lower 70s. High temperatures in the lower to mid 80s. That's your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Thank you for following NYNJPA weather, and as always, stay safe out there.